Hello everyone, Linda aka the Gamer Girl here, and today I went to Omega Video Games. It's located in Daytona, Florida. When I went in there, they had a huge selection. It took me a couple hours to go through everything. I went late at night so that I had plenty of time to not have to have so many people around. First thing you see is Xbox 360. I took a look. There was no games that I wanted right there. And then you turn to the right, and then there's a small section of Sega CD, Saturn, Dreamcast. There was a keyboard and actually a fishing rod. That was rare to find. The PS2 section was so big. I loved it. I actually found a couple games that were maybes and a few that I really wanted. I took a look. They had a lot of rare games there that I couldn't find anywhere else. They had God Hand. I didn't want to pay what they wanted for it. It was like $50. I didn't want to pay that. Then they had a Drum Master, a little tiny one, Deco. I haven't seen that one forever. They had a couple games that I looked through that were maybes. I kept looking, and I did find one that I've been looking for a while. It was not Psychonauts. I was looking at that just to see which one it was. I wouldn't want to pick up that one. At this store, they did have a lot of doubles and triples and a lot of games that I really didn't find in the wild when I went to the area that I live near. And there was IHRA. I picked that one up. I really wanted that one. BMX Triple X. That was another one that I've been looking for. I didn't have the manual on that one, but that's okay. And then I looked at the Super Nintendo section. There was a couple maybes that I saw, but nothing that I was looking for. I did see a Super Game Boy. They were asking $20 for that one, so I didn't want to pick that one up yet. I usually can find it for like 10 in good condition, so I said no to that one. I kept looking. I went around. There was a small section of handhelds and a small section of Xbox original. Kept looking through, and the handhelds were really tiny amount, and they were just little buckets. And then there was some accessories, some other stuff on the side. And then you keep looking, and there is Xbox, and then there is to the left there was Nintendo. I did look through. There was a lot of ones that I hadn't found yet, and I was looking, and there was Guardian Legend. There was a couple Bubble Bobble, Battletoads, Paperboy, and there was some cleaning kits. I've never seen cleaning kits in boxes. I usually see them running around just loose. And so I took a look through. And I did see a couple maybes. I did take a look. There was a few titles like Knight Rider that I've been looking for. And then you keep going, and there's PlayStation 3. I don't collect for PlayStation 3, so I just walked right by. There was the handhelds again. DS, 3DS is on the other side. And not much. Skylanders, Infinity, different things. And there was a couple controllers on the side. Yeah, there's 3DS. Not much that I wanted to look through. And then there's PS4, a couple titles that I wanted to pick up, but not right now because I had to, pick and choose what I wanted to pick up. And there's PSP, Switch, Vita, and I did take a look, and I did find Friday the 13th, the original one, so I grabbed that one. I'm going to pick up the other one later. And I kept looking, and I did see Samurai Shodown Anthology. I wanted to grab that one. That was a good one. I've been looking for that one for under $30, $40, and this is the only store that had it for that. And so I kept looking, and there was a couple live concert on PSPs and a couple games that I've been looking at, but nothing else that I wanted to pick up. I did keep looking, and there was a lot of rare titles. They do have a lot of rare titles at this store, but they don't have imports. That's the only thing they don't have, because I asked the guy. And I kept looking, and the front section is really good. They had a lot of collectible stuff that you can't find anywhere. They had Jaguar, they had Atari, Odyssey, they had a lot of stuff boxed. And then they had HyperKin, which I don't find in most stores, that they just have HyperKin just chilling in a lot of mom and pop shops. And here is the boxed really rare titles, Star Tropics, DuckTales, and they had a couple titles like Kirby, Zelda, and the N64, and some other rare Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, Ninja Turtles. Not much else that I saw that I wanted to pick up, but I did take a look because it was actually fun to look at. And then here is the other Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, DS, 3DS. They had a whole bunch of just everything randomly. They had a ton of huge collector box sets. And there was a ColecoVision, Genesis, Model 1, 2, and 3. The Genesis in the back, they had a lot of titles, but I didn't see anything that I wanted. And up front, they had a lot of rare titles and prototypes and different items that you can't find anywhere else. This store is amazing. I'm going to definitely have to come back. And then they had Symphony of the Night, a lot of rare PS1 games, and a lot of rare Dreamcast games. And so here's what I picked up. I got Samurai Shodown Anthology, IHRA, Friday the 13th, Gauntlet, Dark Legend, Killer 7, Karate Champ, Taiko, Drum Master, Magic Johnson, BMX Triple X, Sean Palmer Snowboarding, Knight Rider, and that's pretty much it, guys. Kung Fu was the last one that I picked up. That's all. So if you're new, please subscribe, and as always, keep on gaming. Bye, guys.